County Fair. It's Mississippi's a giant house party. SuperTalk Mississippi. You're tuned in to MidDays. We're nearby Founder Square here, the pavilion at Founder Square, I should say. We're actually on the square. We're pleased to welcome now from the Mississippi House of Representatives, it's Representative Scott Bounds. He represents District 44, which of course includes Neshoba County. He's chairman of Appropriations B. Is that still the case there?
That's still the case.
That's still the case,
Haven't
okay.
been thrown off yet.
But most importantly, for today, you're president of the Neshoba County Fair. You the man.
Well, I don't know about that. I'm glad to be on with you, Gerard, and I appreciate you giving me the opportunity to come on and visit
Yes, sir.
while y'all are up here at the fair, and we appreciate y'all's continued support of us along with
Absolutely. We're pleased to be here. It looks like another good one underway.
Another good one. We've got our first morning of political speaking out of the way. No big announcements that I saw this morning. Of course, Commissioner Gibson, from what I caught of it, he discussed his some of the things going on with the Ag Department, but he also threw his hat in the ring for governor, which we knew he'd already done.
He'd already officially announced, just kind of following up on that.
Yeah, so, but tomorrow looks to be a very exciting day for us political speaking, but we've got today to go through the horse racing this afternoon, 49 Winchester here tonight.
Okay.
Political speaking again tomorrow morning, and we've got a special feature tomorrow. First time we've ever done this, we've got an outstanding band coming in to play at 1 o'clock tomorrow called the House Band.
That's right.
And it's made up of members of the Mississippi House and yours truly, Gerard Gilbert.
That's right. With the exception of one outcast.
Yeah, with the exception of one who will be the John Bonham and the Buddy Rich of the group. He will be the drummer of the group, so congratulations.
Oh, we're looking forward to it. As you know, we've been working hard, practicing. What a great group. And believe it or not, when we get together, Representative Bounds, we rarely talk politics. We mainly are talking music and enjoying that.
Can you give us a preview of what you might be playing tomorrow? Just one song.
I will. I'll give you one song that happens to be my favorite to play on the drums of the whole set, and that's Red, White, and Blue by Leonard Skinner.
Leonard Skinner. My hair's turning white. My neck's always been red.
You got it, baby.
I know it, baby.
We've practiced that one quite a bit. I think we got it down. It is rather vigorous on the drums, I'll say, but it's a lot of fun to play, and I got to tell you, Joseph Tubb on the vocals on that does a great job. Noah Sanford on the keyboards, he's got that down pat, and Representative Steve Lott on the lead guitar is fantastic. Representative Chuck Blackwell and I have coordinated the bass and the bass drum as we do. Representative Lance Varner and Dan Eubanks handling the background vocals on that. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Oh, it's going to be a lot of fun. I know y'all. Well, I've heard y'all in some more informal settings of this, but I have heard y'all, and y'all have always done a good job. But we got that going on, and then Larry Fleet will be here tomorrow night.
Yeah, it's big time. There you go. We're close to the Naval Air Station in Meridian, so we got some jets buzzing over here.
Just got buzzed, didn't we? Just got buzzed. But no, it's been Gerard talking about the fair. It's been which kicked off last Friday, and today's Wednesday. There's basically 2.5 days left of the fair. 3 more days of horse racing, of course, 3 more nights of entertainment, and just the things that are synonymous with the Neshoba County Fair. It's been a good fair. It's, I hate to discourage people from wanting to attend, but it's been hot. But I mean, it gets that way sometimes in July, Mississippi. But we've had a good day today, and just things that the fair, Gerard, is just it's different. It's hard to explain to people who've never been here. And I will tell you, the fair's not for everybody. Some people don't like the fair for whatever reason, and I get that. I mean, there's some things I don't like, but nonetheless, we're good.
Yeah. Well, I also wanted to just extend a thanks on behalf of the entire band for inviting us and allowing us. I believe it was actually your brainchild to start with, is what I'm told by your colleagues in the House. So I want to thank you for that.
Yeah.
But ESPN, tell us about that.
Yeah. So ESPN, they are doing a segment this year called 50 States in 50 Days, and they have selected different venues in every state across the country where they will come and spend a couple of days and film and do one of their Sports Center national broadcasts from.
Okay.
And Neshoba County Fair was chosen as Mississippi's place to come.
Uniquely Mississippi.
It is. They arrived on Monday afternoon with the ESPN anchor Shay Cornett and a very big production crew, if I could say.
Okay.
And we did a lot of video footage and filming and things on Monday afternoon, and then yesterday morning, and then at 1 o'clock, National Broadcaster Sports Center went live, and of course they opened it up down here, and they went back to the studios in Connecticut for things and different things, but they showed footage. But Fair got very good exposure. They were like, you know, as most people are who've never been here, we just can't believe this exists in the world. This kind of place exists in the world. But it's very good, positive publicity for the fair, Gerard,
no doubt.
And we were glad to get that. People said, "Oh, they're gonna have the big sports center set here like it is SEC game day and all that." But no, they just did really everything sort of just off the cuff. But
Yeah.
I mean, they had a very good produced show in order and in line and online, and they carried it out. But it one day, you know, they didn't have their big set set up. About 15 years ago, they were here and did the same thing. They did have the sports center set here then, but didn't do it yesterday. So got an email today from the producer, and they were still just raving. And I'm going to use the word raving about their time here in Mississippi.
That's fantastic.
That kind of stuff you just can't buy, Gerard.
And you're so right. It's hard to describe to anybody. You really have to experience it firsthand to get a taste of it and a feel for it. And it may not be for everybody, but got a big attendance for what I'm seeing today. So looking good.
Yeah, the fair our attendance has been good this year. We're looking to close out strong. Really looking forward. For this. We're in the second year of a statewide election cycle. So politics, other than some people that have announced for different offices, is a little quiet right now.
That's right.
But nonetheless, 2026, obviously, we moved the fair back a month.
Yeah. So
the dates for the 2026 fair will be June the 19th through the 26th. And, and I'm going to hit on that in just a minute if we got time. The Fair Board, we have been looking at this and trends and all for about the last 3 years on numbers.
Yeah.
And not so much that the attendance at the fair was down from opening day or things like that, but as Sunday came, families were leaving, having to go back to school.
Yeah.
So they'd already bought their ticket for the fair, but it was our vendors, our carnival, and everybody else that said, "Hey, this is just not something's happening." Well, that's what's happening. That's what we learned. So we're going to move it back a month. It's going to be in June. If it's 90 degrees, it'll be cooler than 105.
That's right.
But yeah, we're looking at that next year and looking forward to having the fair at that time. And then, of course, next year we will probably deviate from our political speaking schedule, invitation rules next year.
Okay.
Since it appears to be there may be more candidates that will be announcing for office but not actually be qualified. So we may want to, right now our rules say that you have to be a qualified candidate for the office to be extended an invitation to speak. Next year we may change it for a discussion and say announced and try to get some more candidates out here.
Interesting.
So just see how many it is and how far we want to go with that.
Gotcha. So, anything you want to talk about from a legislative perspective? We're 6 months away, as you know, from kicking off the new session.
I'm going to be honest with you. Some of the things that I heard Speaker White address at school choice and some other things, I think the House will be aggressive on those, pushing forward those policy positions. I think the House will be aggressive on pushing forward infrastructure projects that are needed across the state and different things. It appears that sort of after you get or for me anyway, after I get past the fair, I really began to focus on what's coming up in the legislative session. And I think those are some of the things. I did not get to hear the Lieutenant Governor speak this morning, so I don't really know.
One thing he said before you go is that he's prioritizing is a tax rebate check. $316 million, I think, is the figure he provided, which would be calculated as 15% of the state taxes paid in 2023 by individual taxpayers.
Okay.
So
Gotcha.
he said he's going to make that a high priority in the Senate. What do you think about that?
Well, I think, I think that would be something that would be up for discussion, and
Sure.
I think that could be something that would be friendly to the taxpayers. I will say that we're, as I made the point in my talk this morning, that our statutory savings accounts for we don't need to touch, but our cash reserves, we do have money.
That's what he talked about.
To do things like
Yeah.
that. Now, how far would the agreement go for the House and the Senate to do that versus infrastructure projects that we need across
Got
the
it.
state? So,
Yeah.
so you know how it works.
Oh,
We'll
I
get
know.
down there in January and we'll hash it out.
Trying to cut the pie up.
We'll try to cut the pie up. Yes, that's exactly right.
We've been talking to Representative Scott Bounds here at the Neshoba County Fair. He happens to be the president of the Neshoba County Fair, and also great job by you and all the team to put this on. Appreciate
We've got
that.
a great staff.
No
We
doubt
really
about
do.
it.
We've got a great staff and board.
We're stepping aside for a break. We're coming right back with another segment, and then at 12:05, it's Commissioner Andy Gibson. Stay with us. We're at the Neshoba County Fair.